Shalom Aleichem again to all our listeners here at our project of Kol Ero Yerushalayim, weekly chizuk on the Parshas Kisisa. This video is dedicated for the special simcha in our home of our child Yisrael Meir, who is now Bar Mitzvah Baruch Hashem. This week he's going to be laning. Special mazel tov to him. We should be zocher to have a tremendous amount of nachas. And of course, a thank you to all our sponsors and all our partners of Kol Ero Yerushalayim. Thank you all for pushing the Torah. So we have over here a wonderful pasuk. It says over here, "V'yitein el Moshe kechaloisoi ledaber." Right? It says over here in the Torah that when Moshe Rabbeinu went up to speak to Kadosh Baruch Hu, he had a discussion with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, and then the Kadosh Baruch Hu gave him the luchos. The Torah uses the lashon kechalosai. When their conversation ended, then he received the luchos. Interestingly, Rashi points out, why does it say kechalosai? It says over there without two vavs when it ended. So Rashi mentions over here in the Torah that the idea was to remind us that it was just like a kala. Just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave this matana, the luchos, to Klal Yisrael as a matana, so to a kala, to a chasen as a matana. Other pshatim, like Moshe Feinstein pointed out, many different types of pshatim, including in that, is also that a person should know that the mashal of a kala is that a person, just like a person has a tremendous chavivus, his belovedness to his kala, a chasen to a kala, so too a person should go and have that belovedness to the Torah itself also. I want to mention another point which is very, very crucial in Shalom Bayis. We know there's a famous medrash that brings down a story that says that there was a couple that was married for 10 years and were not merited to have children. They weren't zocheh to have children. This couple went to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and they asked him, what should we do? Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said, listen, if you want to part your ways, if you want to part in having a divorce, okay, I understand. But do me one favor. Go and make a big party, just like you did in the beginning of the marriage, so too make it now, right before you end your marriage. So they went and they made a whole party, and they had a whole suda, and they had a whole chaverim, and they had drinks, and they had food, and the husband, he himself, made a few l'chaims, he had some wine, very nice. Right before the husband was getting a little wheezy and passing out, he told his wife, he said, listen, make sure you go to the house and take the most beloved thing from the house and bring it to your father's house. Now's your chance, right before we part away. So he passed out afterwards, and then the wife went and asked a few people to help carry him to go to his father's house, to her father's house, and that's where he woke up. When he woke up over there, he said, what am I doing over here? And the wife told him, what do you mean? You told me that I should take the most beloved thing from our home and bring it to my father's home, and you are the most beloved thing to bring it to my father's home. That's why I brought you in there. Unbelievable message. We learn from here a tremendous message in Shalom Bayis. The person has to remember that if we look at the way the Torah looked at a kala to a chasen, that it's a matana, it's a gift, it's a present. We don't just take for granted, oh, marriage is like, I'm married. No, you're not just married. You have over here a gift, you have a matana, you have something which you can look at, just like we look at the Torah as a beloved thing. That's why it's a mashal to the Torah. It's beloved to us, it's a present to us. So too, over here, by a husband and by a wife, always remember that our spouses are presents, they're gifts to us, and we have to go and cherish them, and we have to go and bring a special chavivus and belovedness to one another. That's what we learn from this unbelievable story and the Torah's lesson. Baruch Hu should give everyone siyata d'shmaya to be able to reach these high levels of important Shalom Bayis, and everyone should have tremendous bracha. Thank you all for listening. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Kol tov.